Well, the Regional Director of Christian Broadcasting Network of Nigeria, CBN Africa, Dr. Felix Osamoje, spoke on the remarkable milestone of spreading hope, inspiration, and the Word of God for 30 years in Africa. He said the station is posed in meeting the needs of the people as they aspire more of becoming beacons of hope to many through their programs. Dr. Felix Osamoje shares this impactful experience while on ACNNTV now streaming morning show as he speaks on Christian Broadcasting Network at 30, the journey so far.
Related it well when you said we are a beacon of hope. Because when you watch our programs, that's what we preach. We try to preach hope, especially in an environment where there's so much despondency. We're talking about how discouraged and how Nigerians are suffering. But our programs still preach hope because we say to you, in spite of the screaming headlines in the newspapers that don't seem to encourage, there's still something God is doing in the world today that should give anybody hope. That's what we preach through a lot of our programs. Now, some of the ways we have impacted lives, apart from, like I said, our programs are preaching hope, is that we set up years back to train staff of TV stations.
Okay.
Because we have a niche for quality TV programming, which I'm sure you are aware of. And so we said to ourselves, we don't want to be the only medicine man in town. So we've taken people from TV stations, especially those we consider partner TV stations, those who air our programs. At the early beginning, we will send them over to the US for training. But as the number of stations increased, we thought it's not cost effective. So what we do now, we bring trainers from the US and we bring people from TV stations and we give them training to improve programming. And of course, we believe that if TV programming increases across board, then the general populace is the better off for it because they get better quality programming, which improves the quality of information, education, and entertainment that they are exposed to.
Further speaking on the government's financial involvement in their humanitarian activities, Dr. Felix Osamoje said they have not received any support from the government so far.
What we are doing is really what government should be doing.
Exactly.
It's because if government were doing what they were doing, then we would not need to be doing what we're doing, especially at the humanitarian level. We don't receive any money from government. How do we source our funds? We get funds from people like you who are excited about what we do. For me personally, one of the things I say to people, I say, imagine yourself doing something you consider a hobby. And yet somebody is paying you for it. For me, nothing can be better than that. Just to say, I enjoy what I do because I'm not only seeing the impact just right now in people's lives. I know that the work we are doing has impact on the lives of people for eternity.